Hello guys, McPizzaPerson here. So today we're going to be doing a settings video on my Mighty Atom claw machine. Now, because grunching machines such as Mighty Atom is rare, you probably don't really care, that rhymes. But for those who are like me who have a grunching machine or are just interested in these kind of videos in general, you will probably enjoy this video. So sit back and enjoy. So here's the machine. I'll be showing you the settings of it and also be showing you things like because there's a little door there, I'll be showing you like things like that. So just settings and just pretty much anything else, you really need to know about the machine. Excuse the dust here, that happens when you don't dust it in a while. There is a little keyhole. I'm going to be showing you what's behind this little door thing here. You might already know, but I'll just show you anyway since we're doing the video. So if we open this up, so here is the light circuit. And also the gantry wire, which is all that controls this gantry here. So like the claw, the motors, everything like that. But here, like this transformer and these grey boxes are to do with the light circuit. So the wires would go here and connect up to these. I believe the the black wires and I think two of the red ones go to these strip lights which go down the side, which are broken, so I'm going to be replacing those. And these two grey boxes are transformers, I think, so that would go from 110 volts, I believe, to 12 volts, so it can power the spotlights here. So from looking at a Mighty Atom machine straight up, if you're a claw machine nerd and you just want to know just the stupidest things like how do you open the prize area, I will show you now. It's not like a glass like door thing on some other machines. It's kind of unique how you open Mighty Atom's prize area. If you look behind here, there are two padlocks which are actually connected to the sign here. So I will show you now how you open it, even though you probably already know from what I've just explained. If you undo these padlocks, do it on both sides, because I mean, that's not going to open now because I need to undo the other one. I will just also get this other one. How do I? Hard to do it, get a good angle, so bear with me. That's good enough. Please bear with me because I'm holding a phone and trying to do this at the same time. Got it off in the end, so now the padlock's removed, I will now show you how it's now opened, even though you probably already know. This, it's going to be hard to do it now without trying to stop the glass. This sign here can come off now the locks have been undone. You can place that wherever you want, and then there's this glass thing here. You can lift that, put that wherever you want, while you adjust the prizes or gantry work repair or whatever you need to open it for. And obviously here's the gantry box. I will show you the circuit. So there's these clipped things, you have to pull them like out, and then it opens up the circuit thing. It's not like modern machines where it'll have like a PCB. It's actually an older kind of circuit, so you've just got things soldered on. So you've got the coil cable, which obviously will go into there, which will make the claw close, and dip switches, which obviously tells like the machine like when the claw's at the bottom, when it's at the top, or whatever, like when it's here or whatever. And if you're a claw machine nerd like me, which you probably are, which is why you're watching this video, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, to get it back on, you basically do the same. You really need two hands for this, just clip them onto, because there's these holes on this gantry plate here, just clip them onto there and it will be back on. Okay, so as you can see, down here is another like secret door thing. I'm gonna show you what that leads to now, if I can find the correct keys, which I've done. I'll put a padlock here, but there'd normally be a lock or whatever locks on your Mighty Atom machine. So unlock that. This thing comes off, and for this, you've got money. So I'll show you. Because basically, when you put a coin in, it will end up down in that box. So, for example, open this up. This little like chute thing here. If you put a coin in, it will go down this chute thing and end up in the box. Like, for example, this 2p coin. It will be back in the box here. I've got a lot of money in here. Well, not a lot, but moving on. Okay, so really what you've been waiting for, I'm now going to get onto, and that is some of the settings. Now, I've shown you all the weird things where all these doors lead to, or how you open the prize area of the machine. So anyway, I'm now going to explain some of the settings, which most are controlled in here. Okay, so here is the main PCB. There's all these cables here which go to the PCB, which are from all over the machine. And this orange and black one goes to the soundboard, which I will show you shortly. So anyway, I'm going to tell you about the settings on this, the main PCB. This first switch bank controls the weak timer. This second one controls the strong timer and like price of play, like say 1 coin, 1 player, whatever. I don't really think that's compatible due to this switch bank on this board, which controls the coin mech, because this controls the price per play. So half of these or whatever, there'll be a manual in the link in the description. I'll include a PDF file or whatever, or just screenshots of the manual. So I won't explain everything here, but if you want to learn more, then just click the link in the description and you'll get the full manual. So here is the this controls the strong timer and like 1 coin, how many coins per player, whatever. And this one here is kind of interesting. First dip switch controls whether the home position will be on the left hand side or the right hand side. This would be a setting you should consider if you had a giant dolphin crane, but it doesn't really matter here since it's a Mighty Atom crane. The second one controls whether it'll be joystick mode or 2-button movement. Third one controls whether the home position will be at the front or the back, since some Mighty Atoms have a home position at the back since the chute's at the back. The fourth one is whether it's on normal mode or claw adjusting mode, so I don't know really too much about that one. The fifth one's quite interesting actually, because that controls a double tap feature. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when the claw goes down, if you press one of these buttons before the tension on it's actually, you know, activated, so it has tension, so the claw will close. If you press one of these early, it will close early. So yeah, that's a pretty cool feature on Guanxing cranes. And I think then 6, 7, and 8 are just not used. Now going to talk about the settings that these dials does. This top one controls the motor speed, forward and back. This next one controls the speed when it's going up and down. Third one is when it's going left and right. This one here is the weak one, so when it's on weak timer, this would be the grab that the setting is how long the claw reaches the top so it can rig. And then the strong one here is when the claw hits the bottom and the first grab, so the strength it'll have when it first grabs the prize. And I will explain the weak strong timer setting now. Okay then, I'm going to explain what weak strong timer is. On this claw machine, it has a weak strong timer, as I just said. So weak timer will be like how long the claw is on weak strength once it hits the top. So I'll demonstrate in a minute. So when the claw hits the top, it will go on a weak setting to make sure that it rigs. So when it hits the bottom, you know, it'll be on the strong setting no matter what the timer is, you know. So weak timer is how long it'll be till, you know, how long it, you know, remains on the weak setting at the top. And then when that runs out, the strong time will be activated, which, you know, determines how long it will actually remain at full strength so you can win your prize. I will demonstrate now. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate now, and I'm going to kind of kill two birds with one stone here, because there's one thing about the board on here I forgot to tell you about. So this is a test button. If you press this, it will give you 3 goes, so, well, goes for free. So I'm going to put 3 goes on, though, so. So I'm going to show you what it is now. When you go for a prize, I'm just hoping I get a good grab now. It's going to be on the strong setting now. It'll pick it up. Ah, that was a rubbish grab. So we go for a that bear. It'll be on the strong timer now, and then goes on the weak timer, which will make sure that you do not win. We'll try it again. The way you can find out whether it's on its strong setting is when a red LED lights up. So there. See, like now. So we've got to quick. Go for the rabbit. Need to zoom out. Ah, too late. So that's what weak strong timer setting is. Okay, so we're at the back of the machine now. Here's another setting I'm going to show you, and some other things that are kind of interesting. So there's another door at the back of the machine. I've got to get the right key. I've got loads of keys here, so it may take me a while to get the right one. So if you open up this door, which I'm failing to do miserably, there we go. So here is some stuff here. Hold on, let me turn on the lights. So here is the power supply. Here's like a plug socket thing, so if you wanted to put a processor on this machine, I suppose this is where you power it up, but you need like an adapter because it's like a Taiwan plug thing, since this machine is Taiwan manufactured. And here is the soundboard. That capacitor will need replacing soon. So to change the sound on it, you need to twist this knob here. So here, if you do it like that, that's going to go to maximum setting. If you put it down like that, that'll be silent. I'm going to demonstrate now on both settings. First silent, well no, first the maximum setting, and then the silent one. So that will be on maximum now. I will now go to, hold on, will it be? Yeah. So I would recommend turning down your volume, because it's got a pretty powerful speaker, so I would highly recommend turning your volume down for this next, like, what, 20 seconds or something? So anyway, we're going to power up the machine again. It is still plugged in, but the other thing I think I forgot to show you, but I'll do it. I'll do this while we're at it. So here's a little switch. You turn this on. Now, you could see just then how loud it is. So this is like maximum setting. I would never have this machine like properly on this setting because it's really loud. So I will just show you what it is anyway. One go. So it's like ear rape pretty much. I would recommend never ever having it on this setting. So yeah, that was loud. Even how much I love this soundtrack, I'd actually never have it on this setting. So anyway, let's try it on silent. Okay, so this is the machine on silent. If I can open this and put on a go. So it's kind of weird, not gonna lie. It's on silent. And there you go. That's the strong timer activated. Okay then, so the last 3 things I'm going to demonstrate in this video is the double tap feature, it on a strong setting and on a weak setting, well, the color strength I'm talking about. So I will now demonstrate a double tap. I'll make sure, so you go like control it like that, and just before it drops, press that button and it'll actually stop early. I'll demonstrate again because that's how you do it with the buttons. So control it like that, obviously. Press it early and it'll stop, like, press the buttons before it gets to the bottom and it'll stop early. Okay then, so now I'm going to demonstrate how you change the strong setting, or any of these settings to be precise. So we're going to put it on full strength. You need a screwdriver for this to control the dials. So let that focus. So you just literally turn it like that, and that should be on the strongest setting there is. So that is the maximum setting you can have it on. That's the strongest you can have it on. So let's see how it plays. So we're gonna see what it's like. As you can see, it does have some strength to it. So we'll go for that south put bear one more time. So it has got some strength on it. And we'll go to SpongeBob now, and I'll use the double tap to actually show how strong it is. So yeah, it has got some power on it. So now I'm going to demonstrate what it's like when it's weak. Okay, it's the same thing. Get your screwdriver and just... I've not even got it on aim. I'm crap at this. So just literally just turn it to what setting you want. And I think that will do for weak, because that's not going to pick anything up, is it? So anyway, let's demonstrate what it's like when it is weak. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what it's like when it's weak. It's actually pretty embarrassing. That is like a really weak setting. I wasn't expecting it to be that. That's like a setting where it doesn't close all the way. I'll demonstrate again. So it doesn't... That is like weak, but I think the weakest it can be is when it doesn't like close at all. So I'll explain again. Well, not explain, I'll demonstrate. I'll go into this pub, we'll try to see if it'll even close all the way for that. No, it's actually such an embarrassing setting, to be honest with you, but that's not the weakest it can be. It's stronger but not weak, but stronger but not too strong. It still won't pick it up. So as you can see, it does not have any strength whatsoever to actually pick the toy up. We'll go for something light such as SpongeBob and see if it can still pick it up on this setting. As you can see, no. Nada. Okay, so I put it back on the setting that I would normally have it on. So 5 goes, and then I guess we'll call it there for this video. See if we can get it on strong timer at all. But I'm just going to cheat here and see when it goes. Right, it's on now, so... too late. So as you can see, even when the claw grabs, that red light goes on. That red light goes on when the strong setting is activated. So to close that up, we've got 2 more goes. What are we going to go for? Southport bear, I think, since that seems to be the main prize I go for in here when I've not won it. Because I do win it, of course. I win almost everything in here, since it is my machine. And there we go, that's our last go. Oh! So, you know, that had reached the top, and for a split second that had grabbed because it was on strong setting, but no, the weak timer quickly activated and we didn't win him. So, big oof. Okay then guys, so I guess that's it for the Mighty Atom settings video. Hope you thought it was interesting, and I hope you learned something new about Mighty Atom. Not a lot of people know about them since they are rare machines. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.